If we can sort out the quali, it's over. For all of you. McLaren, wake up. Your time is coming. Alright guys, welcome back to Formula Javas. And this weekend we had the amazing Imola Grand Prix. A lot happened this weekend. We're just gonna have a full recap of the weekend. If you missed anything, this is your video to watch. If you are new to the channel, click and subscribe. We're on the road to 1k subscribers. Thank you so much, ne? Okay, first up in store. Okay, so I've been gone a while, and we have the official driver ratings. Let's go through them because this is bullshit. So at the top we have Max Verstappen. Sorry, I don't know if you can see the picture, but Max is 95. I feel like that's fair. Everyone is fine besides Lewis is not 89. Lewis is not 89. Fuck you. Lewis is not 89. Carlos is not better than Lewis. I don't know what's going on Twitter, but these Carlos fans saying, Carlos has outqualified Lewis for the last 5 races. Who's leading? Bitch. Carlos is not better than Lewis. Everybody knows that. Everybody with a functioning brain knows that. Lewis should be right about here, between Charles and George. Lando is not better than Lewis. Okay, it should be like this: Max, Lewis, Charles. Oscar's way too low. Oscar should be like a 90. Max is fine, 95. Charles should be like a 91. Lewis should be like a 91, 92. Lando should be like a 90, 89. Depends on the day, you know, if he decides to show up. Everybody else is fine besides Alex Albon. Sainz is not 7 overall better than, I'm sorry. Alex needs to be about an 87. Something like that. The rest, don't really care about, except Aja is smoking all this money here. Aja is smoking all this money here, bro. Aja should be like a 80, bro. But let me know what you guys think of the driver ratings. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. Then just something interesting to look out for. You know, if you don't know, there's a technical directive thing. Basically, they're just changing the rules a bit. It's gonna be something to do with the flexible wings. Now, in F1, it's illegal to flex the wing too much, blah, blah, blah. So, there's gonna be like a rule that apparently McLaren is abusing to make their car fast. So, we'll see if it changes anything. I don't know if it will. Like, people are saying it's got nothing to do with the wings. It's got to do with the tires. You know, McLaren can just keep their tires cooler than everybody else. So, we'll see. I thought this was kind of funny. So, Kimi Antonelli and Mercedes have arranged for all of Antonelli's classmates. So, basically, they just came to support Kimi. Imagine, bro, you matric, no? You're an F1 driver. Now you invite, like, your class, you know, 12v1, 12v2, whatever. You just bring your whole class to to watch some F1. That's crazy, bro. Then we had a few crashes. A big crash. I don't know how Yuki survived this, bro. Look at this,
upside
bro.
down.
This is like...
We'll get the off-camera look.
Like, yeah, that's bad, man. It just shows, like, the safety. Like, our sport is, like, come to, like, bro, look. Footballers, no? They get tackled. They'll lam on the ground for, like, 10 minutes. Yuki just had... Yuki just had a big accident. Walks away as if nothing happened. Colapinto also had a crash, which is, you know, not good. But, you know, didn't expect much from him anyway this weekend. So, yeah, he just hit the curb and then boom into the wall.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Now we go to the start of the race.
Here come the lights.
If you didn't see it, you missed something special, bro. I'm no Max fan, but I do not know how on earth he did this. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. This is like world-class stuff, bro. This is like something I do on F1 25, you know? Look where he places his car, right? If we move it on a bit, he's like placing his car so that George can't go through there. Lando behind him can't go through the outside. So he's like prime position, and this is the racing line. So he knows he's going to have a lot of grip on this line. Look how far back he is. Look how far back he is. And he just drives around the outside. It's just like, bro, this is... And then this man just does shit like this, bro. This man is just unbelievable. You can't even hate, bro. If you hate, you're just weird. Charles had a weird race today, you know. But I don't think he did anything bad. He pushed Gasly a bit off the track. Or not. I don't know. It's your opinion. You let me know. I think it was fair. I didn't... Charles wasn't even like alongside him. And Pierre just went off. Lando was 4th, I think. Yeah. But you could see clearly Lando's a lot faster than George. And George was struggling from early. You could see like the Mercedes low-key had one of their worst weekends ever, bro. Because I just clocked, bro. Antonelli didn't finish the race, and George finished like 7th. And I think they bought an upgrade and stuff, so I don't know what went wrong, bro. So I don't know what McLaren was thinking, but they pitted Oscar like very early on, a lot earlier than the front. He was the first of the front runners to put, and that kind of, as you can see here, he's now around 34 seconds behind Max, who hasn't putted yet. So it kind of screwed his race because he was put back into traffic. Now, he was passing all the traffic, but I can just imagine like he had to use so much tires and whatever. But so the tires this weekend was a bit weird. So we had a C6, which is like the softest compound we had. Then we had the C5 and the C4. The C6 couldn't be used in the race. It was just too soft. Like one lap, it's done. The C5 was like the majority race tire. That was the medium. And so the medium runners were like complaining early on that, you know, tires are going off, tires are going off, tires are going off. But the medium runners just stayed out and the tires came back to them. So I don't know, it's weird because I think McLaren was trying to do the undercut. If you don't know what an undercut is, if you're the car behind, you put the lap earlier, you get fresh tires, go fast around the circuit. So when the guy who was in front of you puts the next lap, hopefully you made up all the time, you know, with the faster tires to get out ahead of him. So yeah, it kind of put him in traffic. So Max and Lando and a few other people, they stayed out and it seemed to be coming their way, you know, the race was coming their way. Then lap 29, that's when the drama started to happen. So Ocon's car failed. Nobody cares about us, let's be real. But that caused a virtual safety car and then some bros will put. The reason why people will put in the virtual safety car or either a safety car is because all the other cars are going slower. So realistically, you're losing a lot less time when you put just because everyone else is going slower. So that's why, as soon as these things happen, that's why the people start going to the pits, you know, because you're trying to save time. So that will mean some people will benefit and some not. You know, if you put it before the safety car, you fucked. But if you put it during the safety car, you know, you most probably gonna jump the people that put it before the safety car came out. You know, so it's like either you're lucky or you're not. But this was the order after the VSC. So it was Verstappen, Norris, Albon. How did he do this? And then Piastri was fourth. Agile, yeah, you see. So yeah, I don't know what Lewis was eating because Ferrari was terrible this weekend in qualifying. But in the race somehow their car just came, hey, we can race. So Lewis was like charging through the field, no? Remember I said he was like what? Where was he? So Lewis was like 6th. So he was trying to, you know, getting up the list. He's trying to. At one point, bro, Lewis was so fast. I was thinking like, bro, Forza Ferrari, we're getting a podium. There was even some hope that I can't believe I'm saying this. There was some hope that Williams was gonna get a podium. Bro, that just speaks of how good Williams are doing now that they can like fight for a podium. My bro, last year they were cock. Williams, bro, shout out. But yeah, he got overtaken by Oscar. But this happened, and I woke up as soon as the safety car was out. So I didn't know why it was out until bam. So Kimi, man, what a cuck weekend for him. He like home race. It's basically his home race. He was born like 30 minutes from the track. No? He was born in Bologna. Home race, has an issue, has to retire. That brings out the safety car. Now this is where some more confusion and stuff, or people going to put and not put. This is when shit started happening. Piastri stayed out because he didn't have any more fresh tires. Norris pitted. Leclerc was fighting with his race engineer. If you can find the clips, we'll go listen to it. It's funny. Leclerc's like fighting, bro. Don't you have a new tire? Where's the new tire? I need a new tire. These tires are shit. So he had to stay out because he didn't have a better tire. Albon behind him pitted. You can see all the manner with low laps. They all pitted. So basically, the ones that were in trouble was Piastri, Leclerc, and George Russell, and Carlos Sainz, because those men didn't pit. There's also some drama before the race restarted with McLaren because, you know, this is a tricky thing, you know. Oscar has the older tires, so clearly he's not going to overtake Max. Because the tires in F1 is a big deal, bro. If you have fresh tires, you're most probably going to be faster. No, not most, you will be faster. So your chances of overtaking is a lot higher. So McLaren had this debate, like, oh, not really, but Lando asked the team, you know, guys, I have the new tires. Yeah, now let me just go past so we can get Max. But obviously Oscar's not going to yield, you know. So, yeah, if I was a team, but I think McLaren, they're bitches. You know, It's just like, bro, they need to put their foot down, you know. Are we trying to win or what? I would have just said, guys, swap the cars, you know. Clearly, Lando is the new tires. If he doesn't get him, swap back at the end or whatever, you know. I think Lando is anyway gonna overtake Oscar, which he did. Yeah, on lap 58, so Lando overtook Oscar on the outside. But I also think maybe Oscar just like, I was like, bro, I think Oscar at this point he was like fed up because Verstappen left him. I think Oscar's race went wrong in turn 1. So yeah, Leclerc was also struggling with his old tires. Williams overtook him, or tried to, and then oh no! Carlo, I mean, so what do you guys think about this? About this situation actually? Because this was a topic of debate. You know, who's in the right? Is Alex in the right, or is Charles in the right? You comment below. Me personally, I think Charles was in the wrong. Because if we rewind it, you'll see right there. I think at this point, Alex has a right to the corner. I think Charles just left the brake a bit, you know, to get alongside him at the apex. And then where else you gonna go? You know? Yeah, Lewis went past. Down the inside, Lewis Hamilton. Whoa. So 1, 2, 3, Max Verstappen, aka Franz, Herman. That's the next buddy, bro. Anyway, it's the next day. I had an emergency. We back. So the finishing order was Verstappen, Norris, Piastri, Hamilton, Albon, Leclerc, Russell, Sainz, Hadjar, and Tsunoda. Takeaways from this: Verstappen is killing everybody. McLaren's daddy. He is the one. I'm a big Hamilton fan, and I must admit he got a bit lucky with the safety cars. But bro, I was feeling 2018 vibes because he was fast today. And after the race, he even said that he felt at one with the car. So there's hope. There's hope. Albon thinks he's driving in a Red Bull again. Absolutely amazing performance. Leclerc's always been fast. Leclerc's like, in my opinion, he's top 2 drivers wise. You know, I think him and Max are the best drivers in the grid. Coming from a Lewis fan, I just think Leclerc is that good, bruh. But it's just always unlucky, bro. George had a very off weekend. That the Mercedes was struggling to keep the rear tires under control. You know, so that's tough. I'm sorry, but Hadjar is just he's the one, bro. He's just destroying. He's the one. So Aston Martin decided to be good for once, but only off the weekend. P5, P6 qualifying. In the race, what the fuck happened? Seriously, what happened? I don't know what happened. Were they just slow? They finished 11th and 12th. Bro, Fernando cannot get in the points. He was mooring the steering wheel on the final lap because he couldn't overtake Tsunoda. No cock, bro. This is serious. There were some rumors that, like, on Twitter, bro, don't go on Twitter, it's very toxic. There was some rumors saying, bro, like, he is ass. Like, Fernando is ass, he's holding up a seat. Do you guys agree? I think Fernando's quite good. I'm not a fan, you know, but he's good. Do you think he's holding up a seat? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Me personally, both of them are holding up a seat. Both the Astons, bro. But I think Fernando is good, bro. So I think maybe he deserves it. But Lance Stroll is the worst ever. And then Lewis had this beautiful message afterwards, you know. Positive Lewis. It's about corny, but you know, I get it. Whoa! What a great race, guys! Fantastic pit stops, strategy, the car felt great. Yeah, you get that, you know, beautiful message from Louis. Yeah, the Ferraris had pace today. I think if we can just fix our qualifying, if we can just fix the qualifying, we're gonna be up there. Because we have the best drivers on the grid. One of the best. Yeah. I would say top 2, top 3 best drivers, bro. If we can sort out the quali, it's over. For all of you. McLaren, wake up. Your time is coming. Once we fix this fucking wheelie bin we have, this slow car, once we fix it, do you think Hamilton and Charles is gonna make you guys win? You must be fucking stupid. When we come, pause. We are coming. So I hope. I found this quite funny, bro. Okay. I don't know if you can hear, but the Italian crowd was chanting. Nice, what's up? Even they were like, guys, we can't hate this man anymore. Like, He's just too good. I was not a agile believer, but trust me, I am a head lever now. That's light he's performing. And he's cool. He's composed. He's fast. Bro, how is he the worst rated driver on the grid? This is bullshit. So the championship is currently as is on the screen right next to me. Piastri is 146, Norris 133, Verstappen 124. I think the gap, I'm not going to do the math, bro. You do the math. But it's under 25 points, right? Oh, it's right there. Yo, I'm dirty, bro. The gap is 22 points. So Verstappen is just, this is like reminding me, this is giving me 2012 vibes, where Fernando was in like the second, third best car in the Ferrari. But he was always there, you know, always. I feel like this is one of those seasons, you know? Like in 2012, the Red Bull was like clear, but Fernando was keeping it up in the Ferrari somehow. Max is doing the same. The Red Bull was fast this weekend, so I don't know, bro. But I think in Monaco, it's going to be more chill because the Red Bull is very good in high-speed corners. Where's the high speed in Monaco? There's nothing. So I think the McLaren is going to be a level above again, but we'll see, bro. This is Max. So he's keeping the championship alive, and that's what I like to see, bro. I don't care if Max wins. The thing is, I just want competition. Piastri is my boy, but he still needs to, he's only his third season, you know. But he can't just leave the gap open like that, bro. I'm still mad at him, bro. Like, just move your car over, but, you know. Because this isn't, bro, this isn't Nicholas Latifi. Like, this is Max. And I found this quite funny because Ferrari is just destroying my boy Leclerc. Like, this is like, bro, if you fight with a girl for the 40th time today, and you're just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just bitch. Why are you asking me this? Did this weekend give you optimism about the Monaco next week? It's like, no. It's just straight no and walked away, bro. Lewis, you know, I think, bro, he's finally smiling again. I think he finally realized, you know what? This is why I'm here, you know. The car's bad and whatever, but this is nice, you know, the 4C. Yeah, I like this, bro. I like this. Don't know if anybody cares about the team standings, but the team standings are right there. McLaren, they should just give the trophy because no one's gonna beat them. You know. You guys know Jacques Villeneuve. If you don't know him, he's an old F1 driver, and he always has shit to say. So basically, he said to Sky Sports, this is about McLaren. They show weakness. Basically, they don't show the strength that the Red Bull guys are always showing year after year. It's as if they're afraid to be aggressive. Oh my word, to be aggressive in trying to win the drivers' championship, and they're afraid to go against Piastri. It's really, really odd. Piastri messed up at the first corner. He got caught out sleeping. He should never have come out of the corner second, and then he didn't have the pace, which was odd. Norris had more pace on the restart. McLaren knew that it was a matter of laps before Norris would have taken Piastri with the tire difference. It was obvious. 100% sure he would get ahead, so why would you make him lose? I'm not going to read the rest. Basically, he's saying McLaren was dumb. They should have let Lando go for Max because Oscar was off this weekend. Yada, yada, yada. I still feel like Lando is the faster driver, but Piastri is the more calm driver, you know? And he's not that much slower, realistically. So sometimes you just need patience, bro. And Lando needs to stop crying like a teenage girl. And you should stop caring about what we say. Bro, you're making millions and billions of US dollars and rands and whatever. Who cares what people say, bro? And the thing is, you don't even trash talk well, you know. He trash talks like a teenage girl. Like, shut up, my bro. Or if you want to say something, do it on the track. Do you think Max, bro? Do you think Max cares, bro? What people say? That man can be on the podium. The people boo him. He don't give a shit because he knows I'm him. Show your talent, bro. Take it easy. Be calm. Because he has the talent, clearly he's a very talented driver. Oscar as well, though. And he's just more calm and shit. So sometimes you need the mental side as well as the physical side, you know. So yeah, next race is Monaco. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want the predictions video or not? You'll probably get one if I remember to make one. But look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. If you are new, remember to subscribe to the channel. Now's the time to do it. Why are you still waiting? Thank you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All the thoughts and the comments below. Let me know what you think of everything. Dankie. Bye.
I'ma give you all of me. I will.